What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be changing our seat cover on our 79Bike Falcon GT. The reason I'm changing the seat cover is, well, I'm kind of going with a lightning red effect on my bike here. As you can see, I got the lightning on there and I got the lightning up there. One that I bought that I was able to find on Amazon was a red Enjoy MPG. This is probably the only seat cover that I could find that would actually say that it does fit the Falcon GT for sure. So I didn't want to take any chances. I have seen other bikes out there with this seat cover on it, so I figured why not risk it, just get one that I know fits. So we're actually going to install this on our Falcon GT today. So to do that, yeah, there are little tabs up in this area right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 tabs you got to remove. Once you remove those, you should be able to get that off there. I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and see if we can get those tabs out. So actually what I found that was thin enough was actually to use a box cutter. So I'm gonna get the first one out. And then there's another thing underneath the tab that you have to get out as well, which is the little, so you gotta get this piece out as well. This design is kind of jacked, but let's pop them all. Got that one. Hopefully you don't lose all the pieces. Let's get this back one. I don't want to cut this cable. That would really suck. Or cut my finger open like I think I just did.
Then you hold the knife at a perfect 45-degree angle and run it briskly down the stone and through the meat of the hand. There you go. Razor sharp. Is that a rabbit over there? Oh.
I mean, they come out of here fairly easy. They're just, this isn't a very good design. Okay, now I need to go around to the other side. That one. Yeah, this piece is actually loose now. Now this piece should slide off. We're gonna disconnect the light. There we go. Now this piece comes off, and then it should just be these two bolts, these two bolts. And just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, each one of these little holes right here has a little tab that goes in there, like this tab. So it holds this, and then one of these goes through it, and that's what holds it on. I would definitely recommend that they change the design and make it so it screws, but you know, who am I? I'm gonna get a wrench. All right. Then we'll go ahead and get the other 2 bolts. I'm going to need an extension. Should be able to twist it with my fingers now. Yeah. Now the seat should... Oh, I forgot I had to open up the battery cover too. To do that, you have to push down, open there. See, now we should just be able to lift. There we go. So you take that off. So what you want to do is line up the seat cover on the over the seat, right? So I'm having a little concern in here in this area, like maybe it doesn't fit that well because it's not really going over the top of it like we want it to, because it's kind of loose in here. But I'm gonna get my first staple in, so I'm gonna pull it tight and staple it down here. We want to make sure the Enjoy emblem is the same on both sides. Let me go get my staple gun. They recommended T50 staples. That's what we're gonna load her up with. We're gonna get our first staple in. It's gonna be the top one right here. It's not working good enough. I might need to get a air compressor staple gun. Okay, so I came downstairs to my workbench where it's cool because my GoPro overheated, and honestly I was sweating bullets while I was on the floor trying to staple this thing. So we're just gonna work our way around. I'm gonna try and stretch it as tight as possible. A different staple gun would be better. They are going in though. Every time I see a staple gun like this, I think of Clark Griswold. All my staples just pulled out, so that's great. Yeah. I don't know that this is gonna work.
Off to the hardware store. I won't say which one though. So I got this air compressor staple gun from the hardware store, and I did decide that I wanted to take the old seat cover off, so I am just going to remove all of the staples. There is an adhesive around the inside as well as staples, so it's a little bit to get that seat cover off there. Then you want to get the new seat cover on, and then make sure you got the correct orientation. I did get it mixed up for a second, and then I just had to look at a picture and make sure I had it on there correctly. Once you've got the fabric lined up, go ahead and pull it tight and get your first staples in at the top and bottom. I think I worked my way around the top a little bit, around those curves at the top and bottom, pulling the fabric as tight as possible just so that there's no bubbles or creases. And then you're just going to work your way around the inside of the seat, pulling that fabric tight. I will say that it is kind of hard to make sure you don't get any folds. You just got to keep pulling and manipulating that fabric to where there's no bubbles. If you have an air compressor, I highly recommend picking one of those staple guns up. It just made this process so much easier. And there we go. The seat's ready to be installed back on our bike. And then you want to attach your rear fender back to your seat. Make sure you get those clips lined up correctly. And then we'll attach the seat back to the frame. So the GoPro overheated, so I actually brought my bike into my kitchen. I'm just fast forwarding through this, attaching all the bolts to the bottom of the seat, and then I get the plate on there. Those tabs actually go back in there a lot easier than they came out. So you get those back in, and then you go ahead and reconnect your brake light.
Here the bike is with the seat installed in my kitchen. Pretty happy with the seat. If you like this seat, you can actually get one on Amazon. I don't have an affiliate link, but I will leave a link in the description to the seat or to the item. I think they have yellow, gray, white. So if you happen to have a 79Bike Falcon GT and want a new seat cover, definitely check out the Enjoy MPG. Now I kind of showed you how to install it. If you do like this content, want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and follow me. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.